So we've been looking at significant figures, but when you're adding or subtracting, those rules that we learned, we're not going to use them anymore. We're going to use a different rule. So when you're adding or subtracting, you only look at how many decimal places there are. So for example, if I have a number of 5.628, number of decimal place just basically means how many numbers there are after the decimal. So in 5.628, here's my decimal. Here's a number after decimal, here and here. So 5.628 has 3 decimal places because there are 3 numbers after the decimal. Okay, so let's look at this first problem. 16.5, put that in the calculator, 16.5 plus 8 plus 4.37. So you are not going to look at the number of significant figures. Instead, you're going to look at the number of decimal places. So 16.5 has 1 number after the decimal. Here's my decimal, and there's 1 number after decimal. How many decimal places does 8 have? This one, there is no decimal, so this one has 0 decimal places. 4.37, how many decimal places does this number have? This one has 1, 2 decimal places. So we have 2. We're always going to look at the smallest one, 1, 0, and 2. 0 is the smallest one. And so that means your final answer will also have 0 decimal places. A little bit different than what we learned before for multiplication and division. So when I look at the number 28.87, in order for it not to have decimal places, this 8 and this 7 will not be included. So the last number that you're going to be writing in is this 8 right now, but you need to look and see if you're going to round it up or not. The next number over is 8, which is 5 or above, so I will round this number up. So the correct answer will be 29. Let's see if you understand this. Go ahead and do C. Put that in your, oh, there's supposed to be a plus sign here. Put that in your calculator and then tell me what the correct number is and the correct number of decimal places. It's 2.36 plus 3.38 and then plus 0.355 plus 1.06. So we have 2.36 plus 3.38 plus 0.355 plus 1.06. So there's my answer. Then we want to look at the number of decimal places. This one has 2 numbers after the decimal. This number has 2 numbers after the decimal. This number has 3 numbers after the decimal. This one has 2 numbers after the decimal. So the smallest one is 2, so you're going to have 2 decimal places. So 7.155, that's the answer. Here's my first number after decimal. Here's my second number after decimal. So we're going to cut it off right here. Look at the next number over. It's 5 or above. So this number right here, you will round up. So it will be 7.16 as your correct answer. These same rules apply when you are subtracting. So let's try C, this one right here. Put that in your calculator and tell me the correct answer. So we have 350 minus 200. So answer is 150. This number has 1 number after decimal. This number has no numbers after the decimal. So you're going to have no numbers after decimal. So you can just leave it as 150. If you wrote 150 and a decimal here, that is also correct because you have no numbers after the decimal. Let's try one more. Go ahead and do B. So we have 13.57 minus 6.3. So that is equal to 7.27. This number has 2 numbers after decimal. This number has 1. So you want your final answer to have 1 number after the decimal. 2 is the first number after decimal, so that's where you're going to cut it off. look at the number afterwards. It is 5 or above, so you will round it up to 7.3.